Hello and welcome to the channel. And this video, today's video is something slightly different. So I'm going to be filming parts of my day at the Battlefield Line Railway where I am signalling. So today we have 5199, which is a large prairie, Great Western. So that is it, just getting coal. So the video is just going to show you my day. So arriving, which I'm doing now, doing some signalling, and then going through bits and bobs. So we've got Class 08 in siding, and then large prairie there, just getting some coal, putting its tender. So I've been volunteering at the Battlefield Line for well, just before COVID, just mainly doing signalling, but this video will go through what my typical day is when I'm down here. So we're just approaching Shackleston train station, which is the main hub of the railway, which is about 5 miles long. So this is the station. So in today's passenger service we've got 5 coaches in use, a couple of I think one first class and the rest all other ones, but these, some are compartment and some aren't. So they're on platform 2, so we're walking on platform 1 now, which is one of the originals. If you're ever interested, there's always a need for volunteers at any heritage railway. So I've signed in, so we're going to walk down now, past the shed, and then we'll show you what the signal box looks like at Shackleston. So at the minute we're doing quite a bit of work on the rail, trying to improve it, as always. So you go through back here. This is all a viewing area for the public if you're interested up to this point so far. So just coming up to the train shed, and then in the background you can also see the signal box. And then next to the train shed we've got Teddy, a little small 040 locomotive which is just being overhauled at the minute. There is a fundraiser for that to try and help get that done quicker. So I'll just quickly show you that once I close the gate. And there's a couple of the signals which we'll be controlling today. So this little Teddy, absolute tiny little thing, but that's just going for overhaul now, and hopefully that won't be too long before that's back in action and doing brake van rides hopefully. And then past the shed where the loco is stored, and then there's a DMU and a couple of other bits and bobs in there in storage and being overhauled. So as you can see we've got a couple of vans, and then there's the DMU, not being used today because it's steam. And then here's the workplace for today. So this is the main frame at Shackleston. So we'll go through everything with you in a little bit more detail in a minute, but I'm just doing a quick overview. So this is the frame. We'll go through all the colours and what they all mean. In the background there, I'll zoom in, you can see 5199 and just going up, hooking up to the passenger coaches, and then the other direction that is going towards Shenton and Market Bosworth. Phone, important job. Then just a few bits and bobs, and then the fire, very important for the winter time. But we'll go through everything in a little bit more detail now. So this is the lever frame. So we'll go through each one. So you've got white, which are not used, red ones, which are the signals. You've got the blue ones, which is the locking mechanism for the point. So you have to pull out a blue lever to access the point and to be able to do that. So that's number 13, most important one there. And then so there's your points right in front of the signal box, so nice and easy to check to make sure you actually have pulled it correctly. And there's 5199. Going back, and then you've got number 15, which is very important because that's will only be accessed with the key going into the plunger. And that access signal down there, which you hopefully can see it. So that will only go with the key going into the plunger. And that is basically it. So we will pull some signals in a minute, and we'll go through that as well. And then actually above it, you've got some bits here which we don't really use, not too much. Number 7 is the only electronic signal as such. All the rest are actual manual pull. So number 7 is a really nice one to pull. So this is a bit of me in action, so we'll just see what's going on. So what I've done there, I've changed the points over and then pulled a couple of signals to allow the 5199 to come around its train. Then all I've done is switch the points back over and pull the signal to allow it to then go to the other line. And now what I'm going to do, so I've got the key, I'm going to put it into the plunger, allow me to pull number 15, and this is now getting ready for the train to depart Shackleton to go towards Market Bosworth and then Shenton. So I'm just going down now into position to hand it over to the driver, the staff, some call it the key or the token. So the idea is this allows the train to go past a certain point of the line, and no other train can enter that part of the line without permission from me, basically to try and stop any incidents from happening. So then all I'm doing, I'm making sure that all handles, the doors look locked and correct, and then making sure at the back of the train the tail lamp is complete, and then that allows the train to complete onto the line where you need a token. And then just for your purposes, as you can see, the signal is down. It's an old GWR signal. And then I'm just going to show you the view from the actual signal box of the train departing Shackleton. So now the train is coming back. So it's been to Market Bosworth, Shenton, gone round its train, then come back. And then I get a phone call saying it's on its way. And then I can pull some signals to allow it. And the idea is now I've got to collect off the train driver the token, staff, key, whatever you want to call it, back off the driver. And then we do the process all over again, basically. and the train normally runs 4 times a day. Then it's basically home time. So 5199 goes back into the shed. And then we walk back to the car. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Just a bit of an insight of an average day, sort of, for me in the signal box at Shackleston. As you can see, there's loads of other locomotives around. So you got a 33 there. You got a couple of diesels, other diesels as well. We're a railway looking for many more volunteers. Like a lot of heritage railways. So if you're interested, just get in contact. It could be anything. It could be signal, guardsman, even just anything. Station staff, anything. So, but hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the videos. And hopefully you liked it, and maybe even leave a comment. And then just one other loco. There's class 37 here, which hopefully will be running soon. But I'll leave you with a shot of that, and hopefully see you in the next one. Cheers for now.